Okay, gang, I want to explain to you why I developed the platform, the online platform, the way I did. But I've got to give you a little bit of history. So when I had my aha moments and this happened, I began creating it and putting it in a system that I could follow for all my patients. And when I did that, when a patient would complete it, all right, if a patient would complete it, they'd have between 83 and 90% improvement. And it was pretty cool. This is on the broad spectrum of all my patients. And I challenged myself again, and I said, could I do the same thing and get my staff to get the same similar results? And when I taught them in a style in which I learned when I was a teacher. All right, but I'll get back to that in a second. And when I taught them, they too then were able to go out to their patients and achieve an 83 to 90% success rate. Now, we then took that to therapists and taught seminars. And when I was teaching seminars, I said there's something missing, because when my staff was there, they got the ability to come and ask me questions and be there alongside of me and get that help. They got, all right, which facilitated them getting 83 to 9% improvements. And I noticed that wasn't necessarily happening. And then at the same time happening with the other seminar attendees. And so then I said, you know what? We need to challenge ourselves even more. Because if we can get this down to the level that our patients on themselves can get 83 to 90% better, then we'll be able to take that same platform out to the therapists and allow them to get themselves 83 to 90% better, but learn the process to then turn that over to the patient and allow them to get themselves 83 to 90% better. So I spent years putting together what it was, all my steps that I was doing to achieve that, and then all the steps that my therapists were doing to achieve that. And we put it in video format initially. We tested that for 2 years, and then we put it online and have tested that for another 2 years. And I'm here to tell you that's what we about to achieve, our patients achieve on themselves. They're typically, if they complete the program, between an 83 and 90% improvement rate, which is awesome. All right, but let me tell you how we developed that and the means in which, how did we set it up to achieve that? Well, before I was a PT, I was a teacher. I was flown around the country to learn how to go back and teach teachers how to deliver content faster so that the patient or the student could apply it. Okay? So it was something that now is kind of known as blended learning. And what I consider it as is apprentice style learning. And if you watch the old blacksmiths, this is how it works. You get 5 to 10% of instruction, 80 to 90% of practice, and then another 5 to 10% of the time to be critiqued, ask questions, get the questions answered. That's the way this system is set up. All right, you'll notice that in all of this, there is no video that's typically longer than 3.5 minutes, 4 minutes. All right, so you're given instructions. Hey, find a motion that increases your symptoms. We show you how to do that. You go practice doing it. We show you how to score it. Then you go score it and practice it. Then we show you how to treat it. This is all within 6 minutes, basically. 6 minutes of instructions. Give them the ability. It's funny because we'll do this in a group of 20, right, in a seminar format. And within an hour, they'd go out and they find all this stuff. And within about an hour, majority of those 20 patients, about 18 of them, were 50% improved with the exercise they chose to put back in symmetry. And they're just blown away by that. So very quickly, I teach multiple patients at the same time how to fix themselves. Multiple students when they come to the seminars. Well, if I was treating multiple patients, I could do the same similar thing. So that really caught us by, wow, this is great, this is cool. Let's start analyzing this. Let's start beta testing this. Let's get this out and see what type of result we get. And that's the reason it's so powerful. Some people see this stuff and don't realize the amount of attention to detail it took to create this system. You're seeing it maybe, oh, it's just these motions, right? And he's just putting them down and trying to get us the motions. No, there is, 23 years ago, I was a teacher that was flown all over the place to learn about this stuff. And I've used it throughout my career, and it's because of my teaching and because of my tech I'm nerd. I love tech and I love internet, and so I was able to, I shoot my own videos. I do my own website. I was able to put all that together in a multimedia platform and deliver it in ways that other people can't. And the other part is I was then able to, check this out, at the end of every grade, remember I said 5 to 10% instructions, which are the videos, right? There's the longest video I have, 6 minutes, 42 seconds, because I'm testing a bunch of things. But videos are instructions, all right? Then they practice. And check this out. At the end of every grade, you turn your form into an instructor. If you're a seminar attendee, you take a cell phone picture. You text it to me. Or you fill it out on your computer and you email it to me. Or you fax it to me after every grade. So remember, 5% instructions, 89% practice, 5 to 10% critique, all right, and answering questions. And that's how we do it. And that's if you're only just doing the home study. If you're doing the live online, which is meets on Saturday and Sunday, all right, we get on the phone and ask any questions, what's going on with you now, and we've set up a great platform, okay? Now, the other cool thing is we have a Facebook page, an insider private Facebook page that you can ask any questions, share your success stories, and then every 3 weeks, we also get you online, all right, if you want, and we have a conference call, and you can ask any questions that way, all right? So that's the way and why the platform was designed the way it is.